Hey guys, it's Total Baby from the 803 baby, yeah. In the house, in the place to be, yeah. Yes, you guys, I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about these Scots and the manipulation they try to play on production and on the audience. But they think, like I told you guys before, they think we're so dumb that we don't catch on to that. But before we get started, remember all things on this channel is alleged, in my opinion. It is for learning. It is for teaching. It is for sheer entertainment. Okay? So guys, you know, I was listening to Donna Rose today. And hey Donna, you know I love Donna Rose and Empress and Hey Girl, hey. I love all of them. And Smart Cookie and all of them, and Donna had kind of touched on what I touched on the other day about, you know, Latisha and Marsau being late to the retreat. Now I noticed that anytime Marsau and Tisha have to deal with their issues of infidelity, allegedly, of, you know, Marsau doing whatever he wants to do, allegedly, they are always late. For one, they were late at the reunion. Okay, that's number one. And they held up production so they could evade being held accountable for some of their actions. That's number one, and there was no reprimand for that. Number two, this time they're late. This time, okay, they were late on purpose, because they did not want to answer questions. So the Whitlows got the bulk of it, okay? And now I see why Tiffany said what she said. I'm going to backtrack a little bit on Tiffany. Tiffany said, are the Scots here? And she was like, you know, everybody's like, no, this is about you. No, it's about the whole group. I get what she was saying on that, even though I know what she was doing. But let's be clear, I get that. So I'm gonna piggyback off of Donna Rose. I told you guys, I mean, probably 4 videos, 3 videos, I don't know how many videos. I've done so many I can't even keep up. That Tisha and Marsau will use any situation, any thing to avoid answering questions about them. Today I did go back and research and do some, just looking at some old sceneries, and if I didn't come across like Donna Rose did, these two manipulative, overgrown, special K and zero face people have used someone's death to cover up their own fight. Yeah. So, you know, Marsau did not understand, you know, he did not know that he was going to a couples retreat with Dr. Francis. Because, you know, when you have a one-on-one and you stable in your relationship, Tisha, you should be able to tell your husband, babe, we're going to this couples retreat because I think we need to work on us so we can be the best that we can be in this world, for our family, for our friends, so I can change, you can change, and we can grow together, okay? And Tisha said her friend died. She did die. She died back in March, the first week in March. This episode was filmed the end of May, I want to say. Yeah, end of May. I think what happened, in my opinion, Tisha and Marsau got into it so bad. He went in on her, okay? He went completely in, and then had to fake it when he got there, like they had a friend to pass. And then he had to pretend to console her because he actually probably went in a little too hard on her and she couldn't take it. So my thing of it is, Marsau and Latisha would use anything for their advantage. That tells you the purpose and the character of these people. And to be honest, if they can do something that foul, that degrading, that low down, they would do anything. That's why I say it's more to what's going on here. I'm pretty sure there's some things that they're doing that is not right. There is no way for 1 minute that these people have a $958,000 loan to blow a hole at the side of a mountain to build a house. Okay? Something is not right in the cooking oil. You need to change the oil, honey, because something is not right. When somebody go this low to use somebody else's situation, somebody else's hurt. Mel was right about this. See, y'all, the people that don't like Mel, they hate it because she called it out. She said everything you see on there is not real. It's fake. They want you to think one thing, but in actuality, it's a whole different thing that they're crying about. And I believe it, I receive it, and I got it. Okay? It's a sad, sad day when two people will use somebody else's death to cover up their own fights and insecurities and their indiscretions. You know, you guys, this has got to be, I'm so sick of them. I don't know what to do. The fakery of it all, okay? You know, and I feel so bad for that young man's wife, the young man that lost his wife, because he was on at the wedding, and he was the young light-skinned, I want to say Puerto Rican, like Cuban. I think he was Cuban guy. And I think to use his wife's death to mastermind a plot to get the focus off of them was just trash can juice gutter snipe, the lowest of the low. And you know what, it just lets me know exactly where they came from, how they came up, what happened to them. They ain't have no class then, they don't have no class now. And the definition of their side of bougie is when somebody invites you to a nice, uppity, you know, kind of like thing, and they always say Mel has changed, she's bougie. Mel to me been the same since day one. I ain't never seen no change in Mel. Mel has always been the way she's been since day one. Consistently Mel, okay? We might not always agree with some of her tactics, because I don't. There's some things I was like, ooh, I question Mel, ooh, Mel, no, Mel, don't do that. But she has been consistent with her. Martell has been who he is from day one. A liar, a cheat, running in the streets, still had the same hoe from the different area code. He's been consistent. The only ones that haven't been real is the Scots. They haven't been real. They ain't owned up to nothing, and they ain't going to. They will evade, avoid, and run from the truth. And I surely hope that Carlos Quayne, I hope you get them. I hope you get it into a place where all of them have to be in a place like the housewives. You know, they have them at this beautiful, maybe a hotel, and all of them have to stay there, get their makeup done there. They can't leave. They can't do none of that, or you don't get no check. That's how I feel. And I really hope he goes in and asks questions, because I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of them going in on Mel. See, when they're late, they have to go in on Mel and Martell more. And I think it's not fair. It is not fair at all. And for these two to do this is some gutter snipe. And I hate that the Whitlows had to be the hand, the bulk of it. They got it. And yes, they got a lot of issues, but they ain't got nothing compared to Marsau and Tisha. They got an agreement, okay? And their problem is they are so scared that that agreement is going to come up. They don't want nobody to know about their agreement. When the divorce happened with Martell and Mel, that's when some of the stuff started coming out. We know, we can look at you and tell it's an agreement. That man don't love you. He don't even look at you with love in his face. He won't even kiss you. He barely wants to sit beside you. It's almost like he can't stand you. You know, he don't like you. And then to have to look at this crooked-legged man and ask for his, almost like, can I speak? You know, looking at him for permission. Yeah, it's an agreement. Because when he first came on, the way he acted, oh yes, baby, that's an agreement, allegedly, in my opinion. And you can't tell me nothing different. You get your kids, you get your house, I do what I want to do. And that's point blank, period. And you can't tell me no different. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to get out of here, go and do some things. But I shall return. I will return today with a live. I know I was supposed to last night. But honey, I got to watch it, Roha, and fell asleep, child. I was tired. But anyway, you guys, if you want to support the channel, I know y'all hear me say this all the time. You can through Cash App, okay? It is $ Teresa Lindsay 12, okay? It's all lowercase. And I'm saying this because I've had some inboxes and people want to send and they say it's not going through. But it's all lowercase and it's the $, and you have to do Teresa Lindsay 12 all together, no gaps or nothing. If you want to do the super chat, you can. It's there. You can give how much you want. If you just want to say hello, it does take money to build this channel. It does. And you know, it's building and it's growing. I have things that I am going to do. I bought a desk. I am waiting on I got the microphone. I'm still fixing my area in the side of the house that I want to do. But most of the time, since I'm on the go, I do Car Chronicles for now. But baby, trust and believe me, once I get enough members, we're going to have panelists. We're going to do all this. I'm even considering doing an interview. So if anybody want me to interview, I'm there. I'm all for it, okay? I might have to get me a little push, little PR team. But I am not big like, you know, DJ Richie and all these other people. I'm a baby. I'm a seed, honey. I'm just now birthing. I'm not even walking yet, child. I'm still in mama's arms, okay? And she's still milking me and she's still hugging me. So, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for all the donations, all the cash, everything, even from the talking to me, the emails, it's just been encouraging to me. Okay, you guys. So you guys, I will be back shortly. And let's talk about this thing about Latisha and Marsau evading their marriage. The questions that need to be answered. We already know the answer. They think they fooling us. They ain't fooling nobody, honey. You can't fool nobody. Honey, you can't fool a fool. Okay? All right. All right. All right. All right, you guys. Love you. Have a beautiful moment. Have a beautiful day. Be the moment, okay? I'm being the moment right now. I'm going to be the moment when I walk in there to pay for this gas. How about that? All right, you guys. Take care. I will see you guys later. Bye.